Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the Hankel transform and one of the important property of the Hankel transform. So the theorem is if the Hankel transform of a function fx is given as a f nu p, then we have to show that the Hankel transform of order nu of the function d2f upon dx square plus 1 upon x df upon dx plus minus nu square upon x square minus nu square upon x square into f with respect to parameter p, and this is equals to minus p square f nu p, where f nu p is the Hankel transform we have to find the Hankel transform of the function d2f upon dx square plus 1 upon x df upon dx minus nu square upon x square f with respect to parameter p, and we have to show that this is equals to minus p square f nu p, where f nu p is the Hankel transform of the function fx. So the proof of this theorem starts with the definition of the Hankel transform of the given function. So we have to find the Hankel transform of the function d2f upon dx square plus 1 upon x df upon dx minus nu square upon x square f with respect to parameter p. By the definition, this is equals to integral 0 to infinite x j nu px into fx, and this fx is given as d2f upon dx square plus 1 upon x df upon dx minus nu square upon x square into f dx. Slightly solving this, we get 0 to infinite j nu px into multiplying by x, we get x d2f upon dx square plus df upon dx minus nu square upon x into f dx. Or slightly manipulating this one, we get this is equals to integral 0 to infinite j nu px. This can be written as x d by dx of df upon dx. X d2f upon dx plus df upon dx can be written as x d by dx of df upon dx. X d by dx of df upon dx. Rather, this can be written as d by dx of x df by dx minus nu square upon x into f dx. H d by dx of x df by dx is equals to x d2f by dx square plus df by dx, or this can be written as integral 0 to infinite j nu px into d by dx of x df upon dx minus integral 0 to infinite j nu px into nu square upon x into fx dx. Now in order to find this Hankel transform, first we integrate the first integral. The first integral is integral 0 to infinite j nu px d by dx of x df upon dx with respect to x. Now integrating this by parts, by taking j nu px as first function and d by dx of x df upon dx as the second function, we get it j nu px into integration of the second function is x df upon dx, and the limits are from 0 to infinite, minus integral 0 to infinite the integration differentiation of the first function, that is d by dx of j nu px into integration of the second function, that is x df upon dx into dx, minus integral 0 to infinite j nu px into nu square upon x into fx dx, rather into fx dx. Now as we see that the limits of x, when x tends to infinite, x tends to 0, x df upon dx is 0. H limit x tends to 0 and x tends to infinite, x df upon dx is 0. So this is equals to, as this all terms is equals to 0 and we get minus integral 0 to infinite, this can be written as x d by dx of j nu px into df upon dx, integrate with respect to x, minus integral 0 to infinite j nu px into nu square upon x fx dx. Now again if we integrate the first integration by parts, by taking x d by dx j nu px as the first function and df by dx as the second function, we get it as minus x d by dx of j nu px, this is first function, integration of the second function is fx and the limits are from 0 to infinite, minus integration 0 to infinite the differentiation of the first function d by dx of x d by dx of j nu px, the differentiation of the first function and the integration of the second function, which is fx dx, minus integral 0 to infinite j nu px into nu square upon x fx dx. Again the value of the function x fx, the value of the function x into fx is equals to 0 when x tends to 0 and x tends to infinite, as the integral is bounded. So h limit x tends to 0 and x tends to infinite, x fx tends to 0, so we get this is equals to, this whole value comes to be 0, minus minus is plus, so we get integral 0 to infinite d by dx of this function. Now differentiating this function with respect to x, we get d by dx of j nu px as differentiating with respect to x plus x d2 by dx square of j nu px into fx dx minus integral 0 to infinite nu square upon x j nu px fx dx, or we can write it as, this can be written as integral 0 to infinite x d2 by dx square of j nu px first term plus d by dx of j nu px, these all multiplied by fx, minus this can be combined, minus this is nu integral combined, and we get it as, next time we will write it as, this is dx minus integral 0 to infinite nu square upon x j nu px fx dx. Or we can write it as, combining both the integrals and taking 1 upon x as common, we get integral 0 to infinite 1 upon x x square d2 by dx square of j nu px plus x d by dx of j nu px minus nu square j nu px all multiplied by fx dx. This is equation number first. Now we know that j nu x is the Bessel function. J nu x is the Bessel function, which is the solution of a very special equation, very special differential equation, and that differential equation is known as the Bessel differential equation. Since j nu px or j nu x rather, j nu x is the solution of Bessel equation. And what is the Bessel equation? Bessel equation is x square d2y by dx square plus x dy by dx. This is the x square d2y by dx square plus x dy by dx plus x square minus nu square into y. X square minus nu square into y is equals to 0. As j nu px is the solution of this Bessel equation, so this will satisfy the given equation. So we get x square d2 by dx square of j nu x plus x d by dx of j nu x plus x square minus nu square into j nu x is equals to 0. As j nu x is the solution of the given Bessel equation, so this will satisfy the Bessel equation. Now replacing x by px, we get p square x square d2 by p square dx square j nu px plus px d by p dx j nu px plus p square x square minus nu square into j nu px is equals to 0. Or from this we get p square cancelled, p cancelled, so we get x square d2 by dx square of j nu px plus x d by dx of j nu px plus p square x square minus nu square minus nu square into j nu px. This is equals to minus p square x square j nu px number 2. Now as we see that from equation first and second, as we see that equation first x square d2 by dx square j nu px plus x d by dx j nu px minus nu square j nu px, and from equation second this is equals to minus p square x square j nu px. So using 2 in 1 we get the Hankel transform of h nu of d2f upon dx square plus 1 upon x df upon dx plus 1 upon x df upon dx minus nu square upon x square f with respect to p. This is equals to this. We will put this in equation number first. So we get this is 1 upon x into this value is from equation second. So we get this is equals to integral 0 to infinite 1 upon x into minus p square x square j nu px fx dx, or we get this is equals to integral 0 to infinite minus p square is outside from the integral. We get this is x j nu px fx dx, and we know that the integral 0 to infinite x j nu px fx dx is the Hankel transform of the function fx, which is f nu p. So this is equals to minus p square f nu p, which is the required result. So with the help of the definition of the Hankel transform, we can find the Hankel transform of this very important problem, and the Hankel transform of this problem is equals to minus p square f nu p. This is the required result. Thank you very much.